What's up, guys, and welcome to Fazi Fitness. Regan Grimes went zero carbs for some time to get extra crisp in the final phase of his Olympia prep. And if he can look like this without carbs, we are in for a surprise when his team starts carb loading and water manipulation. That is a massive looking back. Plus, he isn't one body part short that triggered Arnold to roast some competitors at this past Arnold Classic. Yes, Regan got calves. Regan is one of those guys who had longer time to plan his prep because he earned the Olympia qualification in the earliest shows. The extra 5 to 7 pounds on his frame is talking, and his aim is to finish top 10 this year.
Come on. Good.
If only Justin would have stuck with AJ, the amazing coach who helped him crack top 10 at the Olympia last year, we could have seen far better Justin condition-wise. Some shots of Jansen, like the front double, is unmatched. Plus, with the help of AJ, he is able to bring that fat-free look that most competitors fail to bring to the table. He is looking nuts in the recent physique update. And don't forget that a vast majority of bodybuilding fans still cannot understand how Ian and Steve Kuglo beat Justin at the Arnold Classic. Justin has the size, plus he has the wit to do real battle with some big names in the top 6 to top 10 range. Finally, William Bonac made it into the US and ready to redeem himself at the Olympia stage. This will be the first time we will see William on stage after a rather disappointing Olympia last year where he dropped down in placings, basically from second place in 2019 to fifth in 2020. How he shows up is a big question mark considering he is with a new coach. If this physique update is recent, then William and his coach must get rid of that little gyno before the Olympia because judges will mark it down. I am so glad that the coaches of Nick Walker and Big Ramy got involved in this build-up for the Olympia this year and made this so much exciting and entertaining. The back and forth winter versus heat debate continues with Matt Jansen's hilarious weather update that there is no sign of winter in Orlando versus Chad who says it will be the coldest place on earth. We have only seen, I think, one complete physique update by the 2019 Mr. Olympia champion Brendan Curry, which might have been an old update. There is a whole surprise this time around. Brandon admitted that his legs cost him the Olympia title right at the start of the season for 2021. So we can expect that Brandon will show up with significant improvements, especially in the legs department. If we talk about upper body, it's not even debatable that he has the best shape out of the top 3. No matter if you are a Hadi, Ramy, or Brendan fan, all we want to see is a fierce battle on stage. If there is one guy that Chris Bumstead's coach think can be a competition for the 2 times champ this year, then it's Robert Timms. In a recent Q&A, Robert stated that he isn't worried about any predictions whatsoever, and we will see an even better version of him in 3 days on stage than what we saw at Texas Pro. People bring up the size of his legs, but remember he was able to beat Logan Franklin, whose legs aren't weak from any angle. Plus, let me bring up another point. Logan placed 3rd at the Arnold, beating Para, who has massive legs. Where do you guys have Robert in placings? Ending this video with some updates from 212 division. What an exciting Olympia it's going to be. Derek Lansford will be at his best, pushing Shaun to bring something special if he wants to retain the title. Shaun's shape isn't the most aesthetic in the 212, so he has to rely solely on graininess and conditioning. A guy like Keone can shock the world as well. Blessed with one of the best genetics in the last 10 years. If he brings the conditioning, it will be game on. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thank you.